Welcome, everyone, to the Academy of Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy website. I'm here with Dr. Wendy Dryden, my colleague, to talk to you today about the training certificate program for practitioners that he and I will be offering to professionals at the master's level and doctorate level. This program will be an intensive program that trains and certifies REBT practitioners. It will take place over the course of a year. It will be held once a month. And I think, Wendy, it would be great if you could go over some of the core components of this intensive training program.
I think you've outlined some of the major features in terms of why somebody should sign up and be trained with us at the Academy. First of all, it is a year-long program. It's limited in number of participants so that we can develop trusting learning community where people can feel free to voice any doubts, objections, or reservations they have about REBT theory and practice. And it's divided up into didactic input in terms of theory and practice. We have peer counseling, and then we supervise people's actual clinical work as well. So everything's integrated. People are working together. It's not chopped up into different segments. It's one integrated program. And I think that's its major strength, that you're working with two highly experienced trainers and supervisors, and you're working with a group of peers that you can learn to develop trust in and work together and form a real learning community on REBT. And I think that, in my experience of training many years in REBT, that has been lacking.
What I really like about this training program is that it goes from didactic training to peer counseling to then individual supervision of the professional's clinical cases. The peer counseling component enables the professional to actually practice the skills with a colleague on a real problem and get immediate feedback on how they were implementing those skills. Not only does the person doing the skills learn from this feedback, but they also, all the people in the group watching that feedback and watching the actual implementation of the skills learn. So there's this exponential learning process that takes place. So that's the component of the REBT training model that I really like.
And also, just to take that a step further, Walter, we're giving enough time for people to do that in way that is unrushed. They can concentrate on what they're doing in a small enough group where each person is given a significant amount of time to develop those skills.
And it's a very integrated program because we're using a fine textbook, The Fundamentals of Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy, a training handbook, which you wrote, and it's now in its third edition. So this is a very comprehensive and at the same time integrated package of ideas. Why don't you talk a little bit about that training manual?
Well, the training manual I wrote to be a central component in my master's program in Emotive Behavior Therapy that I ran at Goldsmiths University of London for many years until I retired. That book pays homage to Albert Ellis and recognizes the fundamental work that he did in creating, developing, and enhancing REBT theory practice over many years. But it breaks down the knowledge and the skills into digestible modules, which are designed to build on one another. So you get a sense of developing a sense of confidence as you learn to study and practice these things step by step.
Yeah. And you mentioned that Albert trained us both and certified us in rational emotive behavior therapy. So we're both certified supervisors in REBT. So I think what we have to impress upon people that not only are they going to leave this well-constructed program with skills, but then they're going to receive a certificate that documents their training. And this, I think, is an important aspect of the program because it will not only give professionals confidence that they can conceptualize and treat a wide variety of clinical problems with the REBT framework, but that they'll be able to also document that training so that they can reassure prospective employers and colleagues and clients that they've received training from two people who directly trained with Albert, and so it's a clear path back to the source, if you will.
We hope to really develop the Academy for REBT as a center of excellence, not only for the development of REST emotive theory practice, but also as a way of being respectful in our communication. We are very good communicators. We're timely communicators. We do not leave any emails that we get for a long period of time. If you write to us about anything to do with the program, you will get a timely response. And that's one way of showing that you can have trust in the Academy for REBT.
Yes, we're both very highly committed to the dissemination of these powerful ideas. I'm really excited about teaming up with you. I've known you now for 45 years, and I think that over the years we've learned a great deal from each other and about how to implement REBT effectively. I think you were going to say something there.
We complement each other. We're not clones of one another. We both bring out our own different emphases, but in a way that will help students to integrate what they learn from us both.
There's going to be a lot of synergy here, folks. I'm really excited about starting this first cohort, which will be starting later this year. Wendy, thank you very much for taking the time today to talk about this program. And as for everyone else, I really think you need to think about how this program will enhance your professional skills and give you the kind of confidence that you can face a wide variety of clinical problems with the expertise that is necessary for helping people learn to help themselves. Thank you, Wendy, for sitting down today with me, and I look forward to the start of this program later this year.
As I do too.